are a strong person, so baby keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle, but put your potential stands up.
What's going on, collective? Good Friday morning to y'all. Hope everybody's doing all right. I thank y'all for joining me for another video here on Lavi Program. We're on this channel. You know that we are manifesting realities one change at a time. It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. To all my new people, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. And for my returning viewers, you're a real one. I greatly appreciate you as always. So we're going to get into y'all weekend reading and see what's going on, okay? But before we do that, I want to lay down some house rules, okay? This is a general read, all right? So please use your discernment. Roles can be reversed. So as they say, take it as it resonates for you, okay? And also, this might not be a story. Every read is not someone's story. So just again, use your discernment with this. But if you would like to schedule a personal tarot read with me or a life coaching session with me as well, you can follow the QR code on your screen, and that will take you to everything Lavi program, all right? Even including your online booking. If you are not already, please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. That way you can help the channel to grow and you don't miss out on anything, okay? If you are not already, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, as well as here on YouTube, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into y'all read. We're going to see what the weekend holds. All right, let's see. Spirits, ancestors, universe, divine, I ask for clear and precise messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know about their weekend? What does the collective need to know about their weekend? All right, so we got air signs. So someone could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Tell me more. Okay, so this air sign could be packing their bags, might be moving or going on some type of trip or traveling this weekend. There's a secret admirer that's here as well. We got secret admirer. But somebody might be moving slowly or is procrastinating, because we got, if you snooze, you lose. The early bird gets the worm. So I feel like there's a reminder here, it's good with being steady in your steps, but there is a such thing as too slow. All right, what else we got? All right, so someone here could be a boss, some type of leader or leadership role or some form of authority. Could be considering themselves as the head honcho or is perceived as the head honcho in some way. And then lastly, all we got, knowing is only half the battle. So there's something here where someone may know something, but something isn't being done about it, okay? Bottom of the deck, this may be pertaining to a father or a grandfather, because we got a father or a grandfather at the bottom of the deck, all right? So there's definitely some type of air sign here within this reading, something. We're going to clarify this stuff. But somebody, like I said, they packing their bags, they moving, maybe going on some type of trip or traveling. Somebody got a secret admirer in here. Again, if you snooze, you lose. Early bird gets the worm. Then somebody is a boss, some type of leadership role, form of authority, considers themselves or other people see them as a head honcho. And knowing is only half the battle. All right. So let's see. Tell me more about these air signs. What about these air signs? Why is air signs here? Tell me one more. Let me get one more. Why these air signs here? Okay. So somebody is tired of something dealing with an air sign. Either an air sign is tired of something dealing with something else. And someone here, or this air sign at least, wants to detox, do some type of cleanse. They might be even undergoing some type of spiritual bath, smudging. They wanted to release and let go because they're tired of some type of repeated cycle or some type of behavior pattern that's going on. This could be why the pack your bags is coming up next in the move-in. Okay, bottom of the deck, it says release what has been and prepare space for what is to come. So there's some air sign here that's cleansing something out in some way because they're tired of something. What's pack your bags, moving, travel / trip? What's this for the collector this weekend? All right, so we got mental health, reckless behavior, like substance use, heavy drinking, a sexual addict, some type of sabotage or impulsivity. So someone could be packing their bags and moving on because of some type of mental health. Now, maybe this is like a vacation, again, with that, cleansing something, releasing and let go. This could be kind of like I don't want to say a spiritual trip, but it could be a spiritual trip, but it's something that's kind of like a reset where somebody can recharge and rejuvenate. That's what it seems like to me. Someone could be, walking away to go and get some type of clarity. Maybe, things have been jumbled up lately, a lot of stuff going on, which could have resulted in some type of reckless behavior, some type of substance use, maybe drinking heavily, too much physical intimacy, just some type of sabotage or impulsivity here. Yeah, bottom of the deck is spiritual guidance. Sorry, there's an ant on me. Lord. Some type of spiritual guidance. It says dreams, angel numbers, intuition, ear ringing, messages through strangers. So, someone could be, again, taking this as some type of spiritual necessity for cleansing, to detox. What's secret admirer here for the collective? What's secret admirer here for the collective? Okay, we got back out that a father or grandfather. So this secret admirer does seem to be male. So we got deception, lying, and false narrative. One more. Airhead, clueless, oblivious, unaware, unknowing. Okay, so I just feel like, for some, this isn't something that's deep. I feel like this is more so the deception on the line is just, somewhat not making it obvious, whoever this father or grandfather is regarding the secret admirer. But someone's clueless about something. But I also get a second message where when it says false narrative, that, this could be someone who is trying to pretend to be something more than what they are, or someone doesn't know everything about who this person is, or at least, the surface things, because it's been distorted in some way. So this person has distorted it to make it look like something other than what it is. Um, but bottom of the deck says something feels like it's on rinse and repeat. Stuck, little to no improvement, repetitive, boring, apathy. So, and we say, ain't you tired yet? So I do feel like for many of you, you are an air sign, whether Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Even though this is a collective read, I feel like this is kind of getting a little specific. Okay. And there may have been some issues with someone who's a father or some type of grandfather where, it could have been taking someone down some type of path or road where there was mental distress, which was resulting in reckless behaviors being done. And that something, here is like someone still snooping on someone, secret admirer that someone doesn't know about. This person could be snooping on someone, attracting someone while they're going on this vacay to rejuvenate and refresh themselves. All right. What's if you snooze, you lose, the early bird gets the worm? What's this for the collective? A third party is interfering with this. Side piece, work related, or influences. Give me one more. Romance is in the air. Bottom of the deck, something feels like it's on rinse and repeat. Okay. So this might, I just get this, this is a new thought process, y'all. All right, so I feel like with this third party interference here, side piece, someone could be leaving to go on a trip with a secret admirer that someone has no idea about. and might be trying to find this out, scoping things out, investigating in some way, maybe tracking someone because someone is secretly going to spend time with a third party. Okay. Someone might pretend like this is a work related trip because next we're about to clarify boss, leader, authority, head honcho. So, this could be the air sign. That's this boss, leader, authority that's going on this trip with their secret admirer with this person. And yeah, it's a third party situation and somebody doesn't want to miss out on finding out what's going on. It's like getting proof about someone. And it's crazy because the very last card that we're going to clarify is knowing is only half the battle because it's like, now what you going to do about it? I don't even feel like I really need to clarify the rest of this, but let's see. Other scenarios might pop up as we go along again. This is a collective read. So what's boss, leader, authority, head honcho for the collective this weekend? Tell me more about this. Boss, leader, authority, head honcho. We got old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the way. Protection, shield, no access. Bye, Felicia. Bottom of the deck, something feels like it's on rinse and repeat. So this is a cycle. Whoever this individual is that is going off and cheating, if you are the individual, listen, somebody is already aware about it. I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying the cards is letting it be known. Somebody already know about it if you are the cheater that's going out here to pretend to be on some type of work trip or you going in to put in work with a side piece. But yeah, yeah. And this sounds like this could be like someone's assistant. Someone's assistant, receptionist, definitely someone they work with though. But I feel like, again, these are old patterns and someone wants to protect themselves from what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Someone wants to definitely protect themselves because they know that this is going on and it's something that is just it's on rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has changed. Oh wow. Give me one more about boss, leader, authority, head honcho. One more. Wow. Okay, temporary comfort won't fix a damn thing. Settling at the bottom. Yeah, somebody might have been settling at one point. Now they might be, really considering something. I mean, if this is a clarification situation for you and this is your story, I'm sorry that you are going through this. This can be a lot, especially when, it was genuine for you on your side, if this is happening to you. It can definitely hurt. But yeah, temporary comfort won't fix a damn thing. So if you are the cheater and not the one who's being cheated on, um, yeah, it's something that got to be addressed here. It won't change anything. Whatever problem you have with your mate, sleeping with someone else, or distracting yourself elsewhere as a form of coping, it don't change the actual issue because once that's over, you return back to your real life reality. The fantasy is gone until the next time you indulge in it. So it don't change anything. The real change needs to happen in the very base of where the problem is and who the problem consists of and is involved with. All right. Again, on this channel is manifesting realities one change at a time. If you really want something different in your situation, if this is your situation, then changes have to be made and they have to be repetitively implemented so that new patterns and behaviors can begin to grow, new habits begin to grow. But if we're not doing anything about it, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and clarify because knowing is only half the battle. All right. Clarify what's wow, I'm talking about it just started spitting out stuff. I'm not about to take all these, y'all. I'm putting them right back together. But what I do see flipped over is reconnecting with roots. So maybe some of you may be receiving support from family or trying to go back to the roots of things with this situation, whatever that means for you. All right. Like I just said earlier, too, about, having to address whatever the origin is. Well, that's the root. That's where its origin is, the epitome of, well, not epitome, ideological source. There we go. What's knowing is only half the battle for the collective? What's this? Knowing is only half the battle. Okay, so we have date, one-on-one time, intimacy, passion. We have taking accountability and making the necessary changes. Bottom of the deck, if you build it, they will come. Field of Dreams movie reference. So I feel like for some of you here, I mean, ultimately, it look like somebody knows that their actions are wrong and they may be, taking the step necessary to cut something off. Also here too, I feel like someone could be, because they know what's going on. They know this intimacy and this passion connection is occurring here. Someone may want to, make the necessary changes or taking accountability for it because this is a repeated cycle. So someone could be saying, I have allowed myself to settle with this situation. I don't want to go through this anymore. And, taking accountability for the role that they played in allowing themselves to keep being hurt. And like I said again, if it's not that, it could be the opposite end, whoever's on the other side of this, where they're wanting to, change this deception, this behavior of what they're doing. All right. Dang. And that's what on the Secret Admirer, we had that deception, lying, false narrative. Yeah. And somebody clueless about it. Wow. And that's why this investigation is going on. Somebody want to know more. Let me get one more for knowing is only half the battle. One more for knowing is only half the battle. All right, note to self, you can do hard shit too. So regardless of what side of the story it is, again, someone is reminding themselves that this might not be an easy task, but it's something I can do. Whether I'm shutting down this third party situation and I'm willing to go and work things out with my spouse, or this is someone saying that I've seen my spouse do this cycle way too many times. It might be hard for me to walk away because, I'm emotionally tired and it was genuine for me, but I have to do what is best for me because I am getting tired of this cycle. Okay, collective. Bottom of the deck says you're almost at the finish line. Don't stop now. So I feel like for some of you, this could have been something that was already on your mind, regardless of which side of the track you're on here. Um, it feels like this was something that might have been already on someone's mind, maybe planning in their head on how to take the next step toward whatever change they want to make. And this is just like a reminder of, go ahead and put that plan into action. Don't stop now. You're almost at the finish line. You can do it. Even though it's hard, you can do it. Yeah, because look, underneath that, we got new beginning. Because there's a new beginning. New beginning. New beginning on the other side of this. All right. Well, that's what I got for you, collective. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. This is very unfortunate to whoever has this situation going on, but it does look like even in this situation, there are some positives that are at least attempting to be taking place here. All right. If you please, before you get up out of here, please like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Again, if you would like your own tarot read or your own life coaching session, please follow that QR code. Get at your girl. I ain't gonna bite. I'm here when you're ready, all right? Take care, y'all. Bye.